Right, this next video right here we're going to check out as well. We are going to be looking at a video about the new Classic Plus server. This one is by somebody called Barry Gaming 2. Title, This is how to level faster in Ascension Warcraft Reborn. So anybody looking to level fast, maybe this video will end up being helpful to you.
What's up guys, Barry Gaming here, back with some more Warcraft Reborn, and today we're going to be going over a few things you guys need to make sure you do when you start up to make sure you're getting the best progress possible. And there's a couple options you guys want to do the second you log in, you create your first character, and get the game started. We're going to jump off with a couple of things right in the starter zone.
He's probably going to cover this as well, I would assume, considering it's about leveling. But apparently, skilling up professions and just crafting gives you experience here. And not only on the first time craft, according to my comments that I've seen. Apparently you can simply, well, maybe you can, you should be able to just mass craft things. And you get very little experience for doing so, but you do get experience for doing so. Somebody told me it's not only the first times. So if you make a bunch of healing potions, if you make a bunch of bolts of linen, or turn them into crafted pants, I don't know. Yeah, you can level up with professions. That is insane. I wonder how good that's going to be compared to just doing anything else. Like, just imagine if you're farming, you can have a tailoring plus skinning. Well, skinning might be a bad choice, but I'm thinking you want to have two professions where you can craft things at the same time, and then simply farm mobs over and over and over and over again. And whenever you loot anything you could use for crafting, you craft and get more experience. Imagine some power leveling strat where you're literally never doing quests. You just farm mobs and then craft. Farm and craft.
That you guys need to make sure you guys are getting done. One of them being is deciding if you're going to do any of the challenges. You'll notice right here in the Valley of Trials we have Challenger Grogmar, which has a bunch of different options for you guys to enable. There are a ton of different things. This is not going to include the PvP ones though. Just remember, if you want to get involved in PvP, I believe that unlocks at level 20. But you'll see there's a lot of different challenges, and you can see the different types of rewards. You can go through and see exactly what each one of these is for. There's hardcore modes. There's a lot of different challenges along the way. There's tons of things for you to do. You can go through and figure out if you want to play Iron Man or any of these different types of objectives. There's nightmare mode that is extremely difficult, and there's a lot of different ways to play the game. If this is your first time trying this out, you haven't played on the PTR, I'd probably stay away from this until you get a good handle on the game. Now, there is something else to do right at the beginning, and this is going to be one of the important ones as well. Head on over to the Destiny Weaver. Now, of course, for orcs and trolls, you'll be over here at Tavir. But there's a couple things for you guys to actually enable or disable. So there's a couple things that you can do here if you want to have a slower journey. Number one, you are possible to turn off bonus experience. Now, that should not be an issue for the launch of the game, because at the launch of the game, you shouldn't be receiving any of these types of buffs. You can see here, there's different ones here that give more experience for kills, more experience for quests. Those things will not be in game until there is a 60 of every class in
Oh, so when there's a level 60, well, they said 60 of every class, but once there's a level 60 of every class, it unlocks a server-wide leveling bonus to make people level up faster. Is that like what I'm... Like, if you wish to walk without the aid of auras of experience or potions of experience, I can negate their effects for you. Sometimes we just want to progress at our own pace. Okay. That sounds interesting.
Race combination. So that's not something to worry about. The other...
those consumes are... Okay, those consumes are from the shop. Right. Aura of experience. But those are not going to be available at launch, right? The potions and the auras. Because, like, I may or may not have played Ascension at some point, maybe in a dream or something. But auras of experience used to be pretty insane, pretty OP. They last for quite a while, and it gives the entire group the experience buff as well. So if you're a party of friends playing together, you can simply just rotate auras. Depending on like how long you intend to play together, of course. If you're gonna play for 5 weeks and you're a friend of like a group of 5 people, you can just literally rotate one aura each for 5 weeks.
The nice thing is most of the buffs that are for XP and damage and stuff like that are, you know, realm zone wide and stuff like that. So even if you're not getting these scrolls, you'll still get the power. The other one is open world scaling, and that's what I want to talk about right here. If we run over here and take a look at these mobs, you'll notice they're actually level 16. Yes, not level 1, 2, 3, whatever. They are level 16, and they are scaled up to our level essentially. So not too bad. That having level scaling on means that going to places, not necessarily when you normally would on the normal RPG journey of World of Warcraft, means you can go places and things will still be within 4 levels of you. You notice they were down at 16. We are currently at level 20. They're going to put them at the very bottom of the green tier. Now, there's positives and negatives to this. The positive is, if you outscale a level and you still want to do all the quests and stuff, they all stay very relevant. If you do turn it off though, this is going to be the more traditional style that you guys are used to, and you'll notice over here in the distance we have some other boars. They're level 1 boars. They're just extremely weak. They're the usual you're used to seeing, and you can go about and do these levels just as normal. There's no difference whatsoever. It's up to you completely.
Can you keep like changing that back and forth so you can have it enabled, then disable it, then enable it again and disable it? Or is there some sort of restriction on that? Not sure how relevant that is or why it matters, but I feel like somebody could be able to somehow, you know, abuse that, I guess. I mean, we're playing WoW. People find a way to abuse everything. Exploit early, exploit often, right?
How you want to do that journey. Just keep in mind that you're going to be able to do it however you want to, and like you just saw there, you can come back and forth and change it as you want. Me personally, I like the open world scaling while leveling. Once I get to max level though, I kind of like turning this off. Granted, that does mean if you have world scaling on and you want to go farm a specific type of thing, you'll be able to get some pretty good resources. So those are the first 2 things you want to take a look at. The other thing is, you'll notice there's a lot of these like books of Ascension floating around. Some players might have some of them around them as well. These are really cool because these are going to be ranked up abilities. It's essentially your trainers, and you're going to see one in every small town. Again, you can purchase these on the store to have one that follows you, so you can always be upgrading these books and always getting something new, but you don't have to. They're all over the place. You can see there's tons of different skills for you to train up, grab stuff like that. Oh man, yes please. Some skills feel really good to get, but it's really awesome. I love it. It's really cool. The other thing is transmogrify. When you first start the game, you can turn off transmogrification so you see what people are actually wearing, and you can also pick between retail and classic look. I have the classic look on right here, which is why things look a little bit more pixelated, but those are some couple of really fun things. You'll notice there are all new maps that give more information. There's more parts to all these zones and everything. It gets to be pretty dang fun. Now, you will get a mount very early on. I believe it's like at level 6, everybody gets a very slow, like 40% mount. It does make traveling much easier, and going between the zones, it just makes things a lot more seamless. It's a faster cast time too. You can see right here, it's a 1.5 second cast, where I think in retail and other classic versions, I feel like it's 2 seconds. Either way, it feels very quick, and you get the mount completely for free. The training does cost some silver at the lower levels and does go up. The only one thing I know people will say might be pay to win is the fact that you can actually buy the riding skills for free, which is legitimately buying gold, so to speak. So once you get out into the world, you'll notice there's a lot more icons on your world here. There's a lot of people. You can see right here, you got a level 6 that has a 40% mount right there. That's the one you basically get for free, and you get early training. Really cool. And you'll notice there's some spots on the map like these, the Stone of Retreat. These are something that you can eventually find in game, buy on the auction house, or buy on the website. They're like miniature hearse stones. You'll be able to have these different spots that you can hearse to. It says we don't have that vanity item. That makes complete sense. So those are a couple of things that are really cool, especially about the beginning zones here. make sure you get it going. And it does have some really cool map icons to show you guys where things are as well. So if you're ever confused, there's actually quite a few of items on the chart that you can figure out yourself without having to reference the guards or anything else. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is gathering professions and professions in general, because it's going to be something you want to take care of and do as you level up. Because one thing I'll show you guys here, if I run over to this Scorpid, I do some attacks, I get some damage in, me and my boar get the kill, you'll notice something. So on the kill, we get 172 experience. As I skin it, I'm going to be getting another 60 experience. So if you want...
Oh, it's not even just crafting, it's gathering as well, dude. Yo, that's, hello. That could be pretty insane. Really? I was not expecting that, so you can do skinning as well. I thought it was only crafting. I don't know why I thought that. That was just like, yeah, I thought it was only crafting. But that is just another case of Solheim being stupid. Which, I mean, nothing new there, right?
To do especially gathering professions while you level up, I highly recommend it, because that's actually going to make your leveling journey go that much quicker. You're going to be able to get additional experience for skinning, for mining, for all these...
Pizza tonight, boss? Yes, sir. Hell yeah, I already had one. Yeah.
These different things, and when you're crafting items, you're going to get stuff as well. The harder the craft, the more experience you're going to get. As you run around the world, look for the sparklies. They don't make them super like hidden or anything, but these are going to give you a couple of different things. Sometimes they're going to basically give you a quest in order to, you know, get some sort of profession achievement or something along those lines. But that's going to be something you want to keep an eye out for. They're going to be all over the place, so keep an eye out. You'll find them everywhere. If you'll find them in little camps, you can see also here this place has a book of artisans. This actually will let you train in your professions as well. So these are going to be in every single town. You can see right here, we're at the crossroads. And the other thing that's going to be really awesome and beneficial to your leveling speed and just quality of life, there are so many smaller flight points everywhere. You'll even notice in Duratar and other places, there are a ton more flight points all over the place to make things getting around just a little bit simpler. So if you are on your journey, you need to go make some food, take a bio break, something like that, make sure you guys just park yourself in an inn. Even if you're not going to log off or anything like that, if you're going to spend 10 minutes at an inn, you get a 5% experience bonus that lasts 1 to 2 hours. So if you need to go AFK at all, make sure you park yourself there. I don't know if this one's going to necessarily be in right at launch, but it's a nice little thing. It's kind of like in TWoW with tents and stuff like that. You just park yourself here, you'll get some benefit. It's really, really cool. So I got a little friend here that's going to help us out to show you something that we don't have a tag on this mob. They're attacking them, but I can go ahead and help and assist on the kill. And even though I don't have the tag on it, I'm still going to get the experience for the kill right there. So you can see the tag was right there. Oglox had it. He said he got 106 and I got, I forget what it was. It was like 167 or something like that. Don't be afraid to run up to people and just tag their mobs. So honestly, like if you're just running along, someone's fighting, just throw like a serpent sting here and there, just hit some goods. Thank you, man. That was awesome. But yeah, don't be afraid. You don't have to group up with them. There's tons of people that are super friendly. Everybody understands that just tagging the same mob of them is going to give both kill credit. So if you're on a quest like this, you're going to get a credit right there, and you can see once again it turns gray. They have the control right there. I'm going to come up and I'm going to attack it as well, and we still get the experience. So we're going to get experience on all of these kills here as long as I get some attacks off. As long as I get some attacks off, you can see right there I'm getting additional kill experience even though I'm not the one tagging the mob. And you can see right here I'm tagging this mob, getting the same exact rate of XP. It's perfect. It works out really, really well. It gives you kill credit. The only thing it doesn't let you do is loot the bodies. So you see right here how I can loot these bodies, but I can't loot these. That is one thing that is not going to be possible. So let me know what you guys are the most excited for. Me personally, it's got to be the melee hunter build. It's just such a fun, cool way. Ever since playing Season of Discovery, I'm just absolutely addicted to the playstyle of a hunter with a pet, Rexar style. Love to know what you guys are the most anticipated for, and hopefully your leveling journey goes nice and quick and you get it done nice and smoothly. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. There's a lot of people that have tons of experience with the beta because it's been up for a very, very long time. I've been really enjoying enjoying my time here. Don't worry about joining the PTR beta alpha, whatever you want to call it right now. We only have a couple days left, and the only way to get in this is still with a key. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.
Damn, alright, yeah, yo. No, don't click on... Oh my days, bro. Okay. Hey, yo, that was a good video, though. How to level faster in Ascension Warcraft Reborn, aka the Bronzebeard server. Yeah, that was a good video. I really enjoyed that one, personally. And, I mean, the server is looking so cool, by the way. The server is looking so damn cool. And it's looking so different, like a bunch of new things to explore that we have never seen before. Even just like, even looking at the, what are they called again? The interactive objects in the world where you can get weapons, trinkets, rings, you name it. Like imagine being level 10 and you have a trinket. I haven't seen that, well we have in Turtle I guess, but apart from that, just like having something new to explore is something that I can't say that I've had in Classic for a long time. And I mean, I'm just looking forward to checking out different things. Even if I might not end up playing, I'll still be checking it out from the sidelines and seeing like how people are feeling. And I think it's great that it's very different from any other options that we have right now. Let's Hearthstone from here. Don't know why they want me to go back. Oh yeah, BFD. Okay, yeah, I'm not doing BFD. I'm just like handing in all the quests that I have here. Yeah. I'm also level 30, so I'm way ahead of the guide anyway. But yeah, let me vendor stuff. We ended up getting to level 30 on the Druid, by the way, and did a couple of quests, got an upgrade. You wanna hear something cool though?